Ladies and gentlemen, it's Titoclock. So please welcome your host, James Deacon.
Magalang hapon po sa inyong lahat, mga moms, sirs. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. It's Titoclock. Woohoo! Yeah, all right. Again, woohoo! It's Friday. It's Titoclock. That means we have a big show lined up for you. We got a lot of goodies to give away. Oh boy, do we have goodies today. We've got like, I don't know what happened, but we got like over 10 prizes. We got to split the raffles up because there's just too much for the software to handle. So I just wanted to say sneak peek for that. It's going to be super exciting. Hello, everybody. Let's check out who's live, who's with us today. We are trying out, I brought the mixer back up, so we have music again, right? Hi, Mayan. Mayan's always first. She's always, dude, I think, you know what? X, we got to put aside a special prize, I think, for Mayan. Because by the end of the year, next December 18, will be our final show for Titoclock for the year. For the year lang. Relax. For the year. And then we'll be back January 8th, I think it is. Because 25th and the 1st are both on Christmas Day, and New Year's Day are both on a Friday. So we're going to skip that and try to have a life outside work. If that's not too much to ask. And then we're going to come back. So December 18, I think, I'm going to call it now. If Mayan's there, because she's been there, I think, every single episode, and she's like always the first up, we're going to send her a little prize. Thumbs up, X, or what? There you go. All right, confirmed. Because I say these things, but I always forget. That's why X has to type it all and make sure that I don't forget. Okay. So we've got the regular Titoclockers here. Eric Santan is watching from YouTube. We've got some YouTubers here. This is great. We've got Neth Bernardo. We've got G Pores. We got Ia Mendoza Raquel. You're welcome, Mayan. Nico Lactao. Just tune in next time. Oh, Gary's here. Hi, Gary. Ian Pineda. Who else we got there? Hi again. Randy Molina. All right. Lynn Panado. Looks like we've got quorum. We've got our regulars here today. So let us just run you through what to expect today. We've got a full hour. This is also another very unusual thing for us because I think it's the first time we've been on time in a few months. It's just been really crazy, but we're here, and then we're going to go all the way through 6 o'clock. So let's hit you first with the news and what's in our inbox. And then after that, we'll take you through Free Plug Friday. We're going to meet two guests today, some pretty awesome guests too. We're going to learn about a new solution for RFID payments and the bottlenecks that are being caused there because of that. And also, we're going to be talking to the organizers of the Manila International Auto Show. And these are the guys who are going to be staging the first ever virtual international auto show in the Philippines. And I can't wait to talk to them because I'm sure it's going to be challenging. And I'm sure we're going to learn a lot. So with that, let's call up Chris. Chris, she's got the headlines. What you got there for us, Chris? We're only accepting
Hello. Yes. Hello, Tita James and fellow Titoclockers. I missed all of you. Happy Friday, everyone. And here are today's headlines. U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, has given signal that it will issue the Emergency Use Authorization, or EUA, for Pfizer and BioNTech's coronavirus vaccine. The signal came after its Vaccines and Related Biological Products Advisory Committee voted Thursday to recommend the grant. Then, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, or ACIP, must meet to decide whether it recommends that the vaccine be deployed for use. ACIP will meet on Friday and expects to vote during another meeting scheduled for Sunday. Operation Warp Speed officials say they will start shipping the vaccine within 24 hours of FDA authorization. The Vaccines and Related Biological Products Advisory Committee, or VRBPAC, is also scheduled to meet again next week to discuss Moderna's EUA application. The Federation of the International Basketball Association, or FIBA, announced on Thursday that the Philippines will play host to two groups of teams in the third window of the FIBA 2021 Asia Cup qualifiers. The Philippines was named to the official list of hosts for the next window set in February 2021, along with fellow host nations Bahrain, Qatar, and Japan. The approved location for the bubble is Clark, Pampanga. Clark will serve as hosts for both Group A and Group C during the February window. Group A is composed of the Philippines, South Korea, Indonesia, and Thailand. Meanwhile, Group C includes Australia, New Zealand, Guam, and Hong Kong. Other host cities are Tokyo, Japan, Manama, Bahrain, and Doha, Qatar. The Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas had been long offering to become hosts for a window in the Asia Cup qualifiers amid the novel coronavirus or COVID-19 pandemic. The Philippines is currently ranked first in Group A with a 3-0 win-loss record. RuPaul's Drag Race will return for season 13 on January 1st, 2021 at 8 p.m. Eastern or Pacific Time, according to VH1 announcement on Wednesday. This season has a twist with its first trans man contestant in the drag competition. According to the show bios, contestant Gottmik is a celebrity makeup artist ready to win the competition one face at a time, and a trans man who was changing the shape of drag. Other contestants include a professional figure skater and a seamstress. The show has snagged multiple Emmys, including the award for Outstanding Host for a Reality or Competition Program for RuPaul this year. The after show RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked will premiere immediately after at 9:30 p.m. Eastern or Pacific Time. Season 13 of Drag Race shot late last summer under full COVID-19 protocols. Host and executive producer RuPaul said in a statement that competing safely and fiercely, our 13 queens prove that it takes more than a global pandemic to keep a good queen down. That's all for our headlines today. Are you ready, Tito James? Because it's time to look at the inbox.
I'm never ready. Yeah, that's stop. Go ahead. Raise my blood pressure for me.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh. Okay, Tito James, I think you need to take like 5 deep breaths in and out right
okay,
now.
5, 1, 2,
Okay,
3, 4, 5.
that was so
That's not 5
fast.
deep breaths. That's not 5 deep breaths. That's one breath and I counted to 5. Okay.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Here's our first image. This is the RFID reseller.
Okay.
Wait
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Wait for it.
We're gonna see it. We're gonna
Wait
see
for
it.
it. Wait for it. What we got there? Oh,
There we go.
ito First 20 po mag-PM, paunahan na lang pa. Oh,
Yes.
man. What's going on with this? Wow. Jeez.
Desperate times.
First one. Yeah, because
Desperate time for a lot of people.
yeah, and I mean, I can't really, I don't want to hate in the post because I know that there was a time when they were selling them on Shopee officially. And I thought that was a
Oh
good
yeah.
idea. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was great for people who were just they didn't want to hassle with it. But it led to a lot of abuse. People were putting like the class ones on the class two vehicles, or they're putting them in the wrong spot and stuff like that. So they
Mm-hmm.
had to remove it. So I don't know how this works, but yeah, there's obviously not enough. So I'll just reserve my comment for now because I'm just trying to keep. I gotta get.
All right. Next up, we have the ambulance bus accident.
Okay.
It's near Uniqlo. Not sure which branch.
No. Oh no. Oh no. That's wait. What is the bus? The bus looks like it's on the wrong. Oh gosh. Yeah. That's really
Yeah.
the wrong side of the road already. So
Mm-hmm.
that was pretty
And
big.
then the ambulance is already on the sidewalk.
That's the one in blue. I know that one. That's the one in Manila in Blue Bay, Blue Harbor.
Manila area.
Yeah, the blue wave.
Blue
Yeah,
Wave.
because
Yes, yes.
it's the new Uniqlo store. Threw in a plug
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah, they just opened November 27th, and
Yeah, you were there, right? You were
yeah,
just
yeah,
there.
So there.
And you didn't see that? You didn't see that accident?
No, no, no. Well, it wasn't that. I'm sure that happened different time, but yes, no.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Uh, Last up we have is the hashtag blessed parked car.
Oh yeah, I know this one. This one's yeah, and I guess the reason why it's hashtag blessed because he's parked in front of a church. Right?
Church.
I'm talking yan ang hashtag blessed talaga. My
Hashtag
goodness.
blessed.
Grabe, no? I mean, and then some people were saying that this is actually tolerated this is tolerated by the authorities. Like they actually
Oh really?
yeah, well, that's what are being told. So the car is actually being guided in there. It doesn't make it right either way. I mean, like if you're the
Mm-hmm.
driver of the car and an authority said to park there, look, it's a pedestrian crossing. I mean, okay, so he gives you the authority, air quotes, but what about pedestrians? What happens to them? You just gotta be
Yep.
considerate. You really have to. I mean, it's too much now. All right,
Yes. All
deep
right.
breath.
I think that's all we have for today, Tito James, because you guys are so busy and we have a lot of guests. I just heard. So
We do.
yeah, I
We
will
do.
see you all again next week, Tito James. And thank you so
Let us
much.
know.
Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you
Yes, we
again
will.
next Friday.
Hi, Chris. All right, that was Chris with the latest in headlines, and of course, what's in our inbox, which is usually an ulcer. That's what I call them anyway, because I end up getting a little heartburn from it, from the stress of sometimes the kabobobobobohans. I cannot even say it properly when I get upset like that. But that's what we got to deal with over here. You know what? But we always try to balance things out, and that's what we love about Titoclock is when you get sort of stressful news like that, and when you get things that upset you like that in the inbox, you balance it up with something completely good vibe. And what's the goodest vibe? Excuse my grammar. The goodest vibe around is the Free Plug Friday vibe because it basically gives businesses, small ones especially, a chance to get their products and services known to a greater audience without having to spend a single centavo. But for that, we need XX. What you got in the box there, X?
Hi, Tito James. We actually have a lot in store once again, but before we go there, I just want to say hi to all the Tito Clockers. Welcome to another edition of Free Plug Friday. All right, feast your eyes on the screen, Tito James.
Coffee.
Tito James, no.
No coffee.
Yeah, we start with getting some dough, sourdough.
Oh.
Sourdough cafe. All right, Tito James, remember sourdough cafe?
How could I forget sourdough cafe? The calories are still with me.
Same here. I can still feel it in the sides of my belly.
But oh my god. Oh, really? I think they need to carry a separate license.
They do.
Yeah, this is not DTI. I think this stuff's deadly, right?
Very.
It is really good. The creme brulee thing.
The creme brulee bombolonis were so good. They were burnt outside, but then inside when you eat it, there's a filling.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that totally gave us like the shock in a good way.
Yes.
Oh, apart from that, they also sent their Basque burnt cheesecake and the sourdough bread, which is as big or bigger than my face, and it has rockets, of course.
If it's bigger than your face, it's bigger than rocket. The whole dog. But I really want to try that later on with some pate. But if it's even half as good as that creme brulee bombolini thing, Anyway, I think I'm going to get fat talking about it.
Yeah, you will be. Tito James, hope you guys can check it out. They also have a physical store to Mas Muerto, and they also have other dishes as well. Again, Sourdough Cafe on Facebook and Instagram. Next, we go to RB Guilty Pleasures. So they want us to start our day with some of the breakfast staples, such as their Tubigaro Longanisa. Apart from that, they also send some burong manga. Do you know what burong manga is?
Is that the one kind of marinated like in vinegar or something?
That's the one. If you like something a little bit.
I'm into the normal manga kilau bagong.
Oh, lucky them. I love burong manga. So they send two different flavors, which is the sweet and the sweet chili. I personally like the sweet more because I'm not really a fan of maanghang. But anyways, it's still good. And they also send in some natural pure honey.
As well as some keto-friendly crab paste. What is keto-friendly? Is it blood pressure friendly?
Yes, I know, but it's keto-friendly crab paste. It's kind of you should try.
Yeah,
put it in my pasta or rice. All right, guys. Hope you can also check it out. RB Guilty Pleasures on Facebook and Instagram. Next, we go to Yummy Tokyo Official. Tito James, remember the ramen kit that had your logo on it?
Oh yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah, they actually make personalized, design it yourself ramen kits. Apart from them already making the homemade ramen kits, they also come in personalized. So you can actually have it personalized depending on how you want it.
It's so nice. You know what's so nice about this is a gift idea. We're always looking for things that are just a little bit different, and we're trying not to spend as much. It's been a tough year for everybody. So
True.
if you can find gifts that have that real little personal twist to it, that will mean a lot more to people. So I like
That's
that
true.
idea. Just send them a personalized ramen. It could be their company name. It could be their nickname. It could be
Any sentence.
yeah.
I miss you.
There you
Happy
go.
Christmas.
Oh,
All right. Wait, Tita James, I know you tried the tantan men, and I tried the seafood. So how did you find the tantan men?
I
Tita
had
James?
the tonkotsu.
Oh.
Which was it's okay. I just wanted a basis of comparison. And you know what? The best comparison, I can't remember the name. There's a very, very, very famous ramen shop in Tokyo, and they serve this takeout version as well. It was very similar to that.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
It
the
is
name
that
escapes me, but they're well known for it. If you buy it in boxes after you normally eat in the store, and you take it out, it does.
Ichiran ramen.
Yeah.
Ichiran.
That's it. But we're talking about the actual takeout version.
Yes,
huh?
the
It's
Ichiran
similar
ramen
to
takeout.
that.
Wow,
It's similar, yeah.
amazing! I can't try pork, but I'm sure Tita James says it's good. Must be really good. Anyway, guys, the price of each kit starts at 129 pesos.
Oh, yes.
That's
You
already
can't.
gets you covered.
I mean, look, I just don't want to compare it to, let's say, the Butamaru's or the ramen shops itself. because
Tamaru, yeah.
Those are actually done by chefs and stuff like that.
Yes.
And they do serve takeout kits, but it's different. This is packaged really to be put on the shelves. There's nothing for me in the instant world that comes close to this.
That's true, guys. Hope you check them out. Yummy Tokyo Official on Facebook and Instagram. Anyway, guys, next we go to Faza PH.
What's FASA?
It's actually a patch that you can put on your phone to reduce the phone's radiation up to 99%,
Oh.
and it's made in
Oh.
France.
I thought it was like something from your phone to shut the FASA off.
No,
not like that.
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
All right.
no.
But this
James.
one it's for radiation.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's good. You know what? My gosh, there's so many products now to protect us from technology like this radiation.
And
There's
now,
these nanoparticle things. And it's all the invisible stuff we're protecting ourselves from.
that's
but-
true. Things that you don't see are the ones you actually need to be careful of.
Yeah. So how does this work? It picks up it cuts the radiation out.
It basically reduces it in like up to 99%, and they said that it even reduces radiation even while your phone is in your pocket, and especially if you're holding it.
That's not. It's not a self-powered unit or anything like that. It's just a sticker. You don't
It's
have
just a
to-
sticker, yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah, that you can just use.
'Cause one more thing to plug in.
One more
I can't
no,
deal,
no, no,
I
no,
can't
no.
deal
Just
with that.
you just place it on the
That's
back
good.
of your phone depending on the type of phone that you have. So they actually have like a list of the phones and where it's best to place it on.
Well, you know what? We've never tried this. We don't know because we just put it on
Yeah.
today. So what we'd like to do is perhaps you try it and you tell us what you think of it. So the best way to try it is Raffle!
Woohoo! All right, guys. So one lucky Titoclocker is going away with one Faza patch that's worth 1,995.
Woohoo!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Hope you can check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Faza PH. Next, we go to Kintab PH. Tito
That's
James.
got to be something shiny.
Kintab.
Yeah.
Shiny, shiny, shiny. Well, it's a mobile car wash.
Perfect name.
I know, Tito James. So these guys are available in most parts of Metro Manila. Price starts at 180 pesos for the basic car wash, but they offer even anti-bac cleaning, waterless car wash, steam car wash, interior deep cleaning, engine steam cleaning, and many, many more.
I have a soft spot for these guys because this is how I started when I first
Oh,
got.
really?
Yeah, this is how I.
Oh,
One of my first, well, my first job was a dishwasher, but when I got married, my first business that I ever started was a mobile car wash. I would go and wash people's cars
wow, Tito
in
James.
Australia. So yeah, it's got a very personal connection to me because I did all of exactly what they're offering
Everything
there,
here.
except for the waterless. I didn't have waterless. We're talking 25 years ago.
Oh, you're right.
But I did
Wow.
everything else, so full support for
Full
these guys.
support. Look how far you've come, Tito James. Amazing story.
I hope these guys go far too.
Same here, yeah. Hope you guys get far. Kintab PH. And soon, good news is they will open soon in Santa Rosa and parts of Cavite. Again, guys, Kintab PH on Facebook and Instagram.
And they come to you.
And they come directly at your doorstep. Okay, guys. Next and last but not the least, the art of bayong. So these are bayong bags that are made from high quality and durable poly-strap metal that's easy to clean and sanitize, and they come in very beautiful different shapes, colors, and sizes. Tito J, what can you say about this? It's local products.
You know what? If I haven't tried it myself, there's one solution to that.
Yes.
Raffle!
All right, guys. All right, guys. The Art of Bayong are giving away some of their medium bags and pouches to two lucky Tito Clockers. So, leave a comment in the comments box and hope the raffle gods.
So we're gonna
keep you
draw
right.
it out from the live comments here.
Yes, we are, Tito
All right.
James. We're raffling it off. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for this week's edition of Free Plug Friday. Stay safe and dry for now, Tito Clockers. This is X. Peace out. Happy weekend. Bye.
Bum, 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 bum. Welcome to Raffle Clock. We should actually call it Raffle Clock, considering how many raffles we're doing today. This is crazy. Yeah, lots of impromptu raffles today, but hey, I don't think anyone's offended by it. What do you think? I don't think so. Okay, folks, that was Free Plug Friday, our little small, tiny, miniature little initiative that we try to just kickstart the local economy for those who are struggling, especially those who are pivoting. We really want to help you guys get on your feet, get the word out, but we don't want it to cost you a cent. So we try to reserve this for the companies that don't have budget, or the little, especially the home businesses that don't have budget. Feel free to reach out to us at Deaconitis. Now, just a little disclaimer, there's a bit of a backlog already. And of course, we are going to be taking the 18th and the 25th and the 1st off. So just manage expectations. We will definitely cover you. But yeah, it's first come, first serve. So that's it. That's our Free Plug Friday. Stay tuned for the raffle a little bit later. I did promise you that we would get to meet some very special people today. We're going to be learning about a brand new way to do a old favorite, which is an auto show. The Manila International Auto Show has been going on for 16 years now, and it has become the country's premier auto show. As a trade show, it's helped build the industry up. I remember when it first started, we were selling under 100,000 cars. Now we're over 500,000 cars. So a lot of that is due to the fact that this show has helped support that. And this year, instead of just canceling out like most people did, most motor shows around the world had to do that, they decided to pivot and see what they could do by putting a virtual show together. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome up one of the organizers of the Manila International Auto Show, starting with Mr. Alvin Uy. And wait, I think I actually have something for you, Alvin. Hang on, I got. All right, I just want to make sure we give you the special treatment. There, that's a clap for you. All right. So that's Alvin Uy, and let's bring up Jason Ang as well from the Manila International Auto Show. Let's give you a better clap than Alvin. There we go. And
thank you.
Give you a rim shot and a laugh. Actually, I'm just showing off. I have sound effects today. That's it. Hi guys, welcome to the show, Alvin. Welcome to the show, Jason.
Hello, thanks for having us.
You are absolutely welcome. Just want to lower this a little bit so I don't get any feedback there. Alvin, Jason, you guys must be completely, totally stressed out with all this. This is the first time this is being done in the country, I assume, right? A international auto show done virtually. Walk us through what we can expect.
Jason, you want to go or?
Yeah, well, James, it's just what we wanted to replicate is the feel and the excitement of being in the live show. So when you go to the MIA's website, you'll be able to tour the show via virtual booths, which we just finished scanning this week. So it's as if you're there in person. You can go around touring the showroom, checking out the cars, and you can even chat with salespeople. And they'll be online during the 5 days of the show.
Awesome stuff. I did notice one of the other manufacturers, we were both in a Subaru event last night, and you said you had just come from scanning. What do you mean by that? What exactly are you scanning, and how does that come alive?
We use a 3D scanner similar to a camera. So it takes images of all the surrounding area of the supposed virtual showroom. It's quite high tech. It's like a 3D scanner of some sort that you place in several points in a room in an enclosed area, and you afterwards they have an app that it stitches all the images together, and then once it's ready, you can actually virtually walk through the showroom as if you're there. You just need your mouse to point you to the direction that you want to. You can go around the vehicles. You can go inside the car. if in some models that will be featured, you just go near the car, the hood pops up, the trunk pops up, and then you practically can go inside. It's
Wow.
like
So
walking inside a virtual space.
it's almost exactly like how you would do it in the actual show, except you can't steal the
Mhm,
gear knob and
mhm.
whatever else is lying around. Sayang, diba? But that's really cool. So it's not. It's fair to say this is not going to be like a Zoom thing, right? I mean, I don't mean to say. I know you put a lot of work into it, but there are some expectations that people don't know what to expect because it's new. It's not going to be Zoom level, right? You're. It's an interactive, professionally done virtual show.
Yes, it is. It's more than that. It's more than just a Zoom thing. A Zoom thing is two, three, four, several people talking together. Then you can share files, you can share videos. This one, it's quite interactive. You have control on where you want to go. You'll go to the brands that you want to go to, and then you can go around their virtual showroom. Some of them are a scan from existing dealerships, because that's the fastest way you can do it, and because we have very limited preparation time. But we had managed a couple of brands that had specially constructed environments, and we did the scanning there, so it won't look as if you are inside a dealer showroom. It's like kind of like an auto show display of some sort. And you get to chat with the brands as well. We have a chat and email feature. You can click on that button and inquire whatever you want to know about the vehicles. And on top of that, the images, they are what we call multimedia tags. You click in one of those tags, either a video would pop out, or a still photo, or some sort of graphic that would explain more about the vehicle. So a spec sheet, a price list. There will be a lot of information that you can get out of that.
Okay. And what would be the theme for this year's show? You always have an underlying theme.
Uh, well, the theme is shifting to virtual, which is a bit self-explanatory. so, so shifting gears to virtual. It didn't take a lot of brain power to figure that one out, because of lack of time, perhaps. so uh, anyway, that's what we want the customer journey to be like as well, because definitely it's the dynamic is different compared to going into a real live car show. In a real live car show, it's on top of the being able to interact with real live people. You get to meet friends there, because even if we have a large car loving community, there's a lot of groups that quite know each other very well, and it's a reunion of sorts. So this way, in the virtual world, you can still do that, but you can do it as a group view or a view as a family. Because right now, we noticed in the past few years, going to car shows, it's a family experience already. It's not just the breadwinner or the guy who's gonna use the car who will get to decide what car to buy. It's usually a family thing right now. So they would come in groups of families. Kids would go at the back, check out the back seats, the trunk space, cargo space, space for the dog perhaps, and connectivity features and all that, so they can link all their phones together inside the car. So that sort of thing. And
Awesome.
well, I guess also the lady models, they would like to take photos of them. You can see lots of them on the internet. That one would be missing in the virtual event.
So the good news is for especially for the car guys who go there for the cars for girls, right? For the models. We know that there's a huge market that they're not there for the cars, but the girls. The good news is the girls will be there. The bad news is full PPE, diba? So from head to toe, naka face shield, naka
Yeah.
full PPE and face mask. So take your photos, guys. Go for broke. No, I'm just kidding. That's a bit of a joke. But will there be car models, car show girls as well? Because will they have?
I
Will
think
there have,
most of the brands would not be having car show models anymore.
yeah.
Although this technology would allow models to be scanned together with the cars, and you can actually, just like a car, you can get around looking at that person. But most of the brands opted not to put models there because the scanning process takes about 2 to 3 hours. So the model has to stand very still, as if some painter, an artist perhaps, would be painting that model. She has to stand very still for a few hours. So um, it was a challenge. So most of the brands opted not to have live people there. But you'll see, actually, in some instances, you'll see people inside the showroom during the scanning. We were able to scan them, and so you'll see some people around the showrooms as well.
Okay.
But those are
Jason,
just flat images.
what would you say was the biggest challenge or hurdle that you had to overcome from the traditional to the virtual show?
Well, I think aside from the technical challenge of scanning the showrooms, which the, our system is able to do a pretty good capture. So aside from that, I think it's making people aware that there is the possibility of visiting the car show in this format. So, well, one of the good things about doing Mia's Wired in the live format is if you go to the Mia show, there's usually a crowd. So if you want to check out the car, you have to wait for your turn. And when you take a photo, there are lots of other people in the shot. Here, it's like going to Mia's before the show opens, so you can have the whole floor to yourself. You can check out all of the cars, and you don't have to wait for your turn.
And I'm assuming that this technology, this is available on all platforms, right? Mobile and desktop as well. Is it just as easy to navigate on both platforms?
Yes,
That's right. It's we designed it that for it to be accessible on all mobile and desktop.
Is it web based or is it going to be an app based experience?
it's web
Just the
based.
browser.
Yeah. You just
Okay,
need a
so it's very
browser, go to the web page, and register. You have to register first. So after registration, you'll get access now for the next 5 days.
okay. And the in previous times during the old normal, there was an entrance fee to join.
Mhm.
Are you still charging an entrance fee for the virtual edition? And if so, how much?
Thankfully, we're giving it away for free, so
Oh man,
we won't be
that would
giving
be
away
nice.
tickets this time. You usually, if we visit your shows of
Yeah,
people
and
who
I
interview
saw
us, we give away some free tickets. But this time, it's really free. So
okay.
we, yeah,
Um, so X, we can't sell those tickets that we have. No, don't worry.
yes,
Okay, so
next year.
I saw Jericho Rosales in one of the videos. What was that about? Is there anything we need to know there, or is that just a coincidence?
Uh, uh, was this last year? Jericho
Well,
was
I
there
saw
last year.
while we were talking some of the B rolls, or was that probably from last year?
Yeah, this one, he visited the show last year. He
Okay,
actually made a special request because, being a celebrity, people would tend to crowd around him, and he can't enjoy looking at the cars. Apparently he's a car guy,
and a
so
bike
he called us up, and he said, guys, can we visit your show just before you open so I can see the cars without the crowds ganging up on him asking for photos, autographs. Pretty much the thing that you suffer also, James. I'm
guy.
sure you have that problem as well.
Yeah, but the
So
problem is X is the one that hires those people to harass
okay,
me. Yeah, so I mean, I only found that out late, so that's why I have trust issues. So every time I get mobbed and asked for photos, yung pala, hakot pala.
yeah,
Yeah, but she's a good manager. That's what makes her a great manager. She feeds the ego and she makes sure that we're getting off track
confidence
here. So
booster.
it's a 5 day show.
Mhm.
And we expect different things on different days, or once,
Yes.
if you're super masipag, can you get through the whole show in one day, or how does that work?
Well, you can, but there will be some other activities slated for the succeeding days. We'll have webinars, talks. We will have some. There will be TRS will be holding their last leg of the V1 e-racing as well. That'll be on the last day of our show as well, and there'll be some talks about safety and all that. We've lined up a busy calendar for the next 5 days during the show.
That's really good. You know, as we were talking, look what came up as well on the comments. I want a photo and autograph from Alvin
Oh,
Uy.
I know that
See?
guy.
You
Hey,
see?
Brad.
By the way, X just organized that comment for us, so that's how efficient she is. That exactly what I was talking about earlier. See, Jason, would you like one too? Would you like a fan of like a? We can manufacture one. You know,
I
to
want one framed. Has to be
No?
framed.
Has to be free. Okay, so you've got 5 days. It's from 16 to 20, and you register, and there's no fee, but you can go through it. It's basic. It's all web based. You used to have a lot of. I mean, part of the huge attraction of the show was obviously Russ Swift and other types of off track or outside of the booths. Have you done anything, or is there any way that you're trying to make up for that or fill that void?
We'll be airing some of his past performances and video from Russ himself as well. But it's all pre-taped. Sadly, because of the pandemic, especially in UK they're on lockdown again. So we have very limited access to do a physical thing, but we'll upload most of the past performances we had with them.
Okay, all right. So that's sorry, I had to get up there for a second. Yeah, the Russ Swift show is something really not to miss. But this year, obviously, as explained by Alvin, it won't be done this year. Okay, so before we wrap things up, is there anything you would like to leave people with? Any last reminders or final words?
Oh, maybe Jason, you can invite the listeners to log in, and as early as now, we're open for registration already. Maybe Jason can share some details.
Yeah, we're inviting everyone to visit Mia's Wired. You can just go to manilaAutoshow.com. You can pre-register there, and on December 16th, the site will be live. So you can check out the entire show on December 16th.
All right. Very, very cool. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us, spending some time with us today and explaining the
Thank you.
show. Congratulations
Thank you.
in advance. I know it's no easy feat, but if anyone can pull it off, it's going to have to be the Manila International Auto Show, the premier auto show in the
Thank you.
country, 16 years running. Good to see that you haven't missed a year. Did I get that right? Is it 16? This is the 16th
Yes.
year?
Yes.
So
Correct, yeah.
I think you're running Sweet 16. Congratulations, guys. We'll be there, full support, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Thanks
you.
so much for having us.
You're welcome. That was Alvin Uy and Jason Ang from the Manila International Auto Show, held this December 16 to 20. It's going to be completely virtual. It's going to also be completely free. All right. We did say we have a huge show. We did say it's going to be back to back to back to back. And so we're going to bring in our next guest, because our next guest promises to offer, or at least propose, a solution to what has become a very serious problem, I think, for motorists who are using the expressways, getting a lot of complaints about, of course, RFID and the reloading process, etc. So would you please welcome our guest, Mr. PJ Castro? Sorry, I need what can't give Alvin one and you not. There we go. We got the canned applause there. Hi, PJ. You're the managing director and co-founder of Just Pay 2. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm going to have to start us from the beginning over here, because I don't have a lot of background as I came into the interview, because we've been trying to race up and finish this show. You're trying to solve a problem which everyone's experiencing, or a lot of people are experiencing right now, which is mostly the reloading of RFID. Could you walk us through your product first?
So first of all, our company's to start with, our company is licensed by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. We're a payments company, and we're classified as an OPS. So what we do is we create payment systems for companies of all sizes, SMEs, large companies, professionals, and three of which are the RFID, auto sweep, and beep cards. So basically how it works is if you want to load your RFID, if you want to load your auto sweep RFID, our company is called Just Pay 2 Auto Sweep RFID. You just have to type that down and type in your account details and load your account. It's as simple as that. No
Okay,
need to
so-
no,
Oh, sorry.
you don't have
Please.
to download. No app required. And you could pay using your Visa card, MasterCard, Paymaya, GCash, direct debit, and online payments. It's as easy as that.
Okay, so this is how does this differ from any of the other payment platforms that we're used to having right now?
Well, one, it's not app based. So anyone could actually just access it through, again, they just go to the website, just pay to auto sweep RFID, or they could scan the QR code and it will lead the user to the payment portal and pay automatically. You don't have to download any app. You just have to basically go to the website and make a payment, or in this case, reload your RFID stick.
What's the payment window, or how before it gets credited to the account? How long does it take before it reflects?
So it's real-time crediting for the account for auto sweep and RFID for credit cards. If it's online banking, it's T+1.
It's sorry, if it's online banking, it's what?
T+1. T+1 day.
Okay, but if you do have the option, if you're paying by credit card,
Correct.
it's instant. Can you pay by any other forms like a Gcash or any of these other types of wallets, or is it strictly credit card and banking?
Well, right now we're using credit card, debit card, and prepaid cards. But eventually, we're integrating with Gcash and Paymaya as well as the other payment options.
Okay, I'll focus right now on the RFID side and the Easy Trip and the Auto Sweep, because this is where we get a lot of complaints right now, because what's happening is a lot of people are saying that it's not real time. And I also experienced that myself. I did notice that, yes, if you pull up to if you don't know your balance and you pull up to the toll booth, you can't just credit it right there and then you might get a penalty of some sort because it doesn't reflect. How did you do it differently that it's able to reflect real time?
Well, we're tied up to the APIs of each of these porters. So once you make a payment using your credit card, automatically credited will be loaded into your RFID, and you could now use your RFID.
I know it sounds like a simple question, but it just the reason I ask is because it's not being done at the moment. So this is a great product for us to look forward to, because at least it solves that problem, that immediate problem that some people are having with the reloading. Once you get through the RFID systems and all that, you're also doing other payment processes, right? Like Meralco and other bill payments.
So yeah, so basically our company we do payments for SMEs, we do payments for professionals, we do payments for large corporations. So in my case, if I want to get paid, my URL is just pay to PJ Castro. It allows me to accept payments from anyone in the world simply, easily, and it's also easier to communicate.
Well, that's
so
cool.
As opposed to tell you, hey James, you owe me 1,000 pesos, I'll just say go to justpay.to/PJ Castro. In your case, it's going to be justpay.to/James Deacon. So anyone can pay you from anywhere in the world. They don't have to download an app, and money goes straight into your bank account. So we're not a wallet. We partner with all of the banks, and you could actually also sign up with your wallet.
Okay. This is interesting now. Okay, I'm starting to see the picture, the full picture. So if you're a seller, an online seller, and before, what would happen? I'm not the greatest techie, by the way, but what would normally happens is you both have to have PayPal, you both have to have Gcash, you both have to have the same app, right? Or Paymaya, or whatever else you agree on. But this one, if you have a credit card and I have a bank account, that's it. You can now to each other.
With one system, with just pay to, you could accept all forms of payment.
Okay. A lot of people are asking here about the charges. How much does it cost? I mean, are there service charges when using Just Pay? What type of fees or transaction fees are involved?
So we charge 10 pesos per transaction on top of the source account. So for credit cards, about 3 to 3.5% plus 10 pesos. For wallet, about 2% plus 10 pesos.
Okay, so that's the structure for transaction fees. Somebody was asking about the safe. Is it really a safe channel? It's scary to link your credit card because of fraud. What would you say to Hillary?
Our system is PCI DSS certified. We're also certified by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So it's bank grade system. Yes, it is quite safe.
Okay, so it's say that again. It is AWS servers and PCI.
Yeah, it's PCI DSS certified, which means we are compliant with worldwide standards in terms of safety and security. And we're also licensed and regulated by the BSP. So it's a safe and secure system to use.
Okay. All right. So let's just do a quick recap because we've covered quite a bit. I don't want anyone to miss anything. Just Pay 2 is a new online payment system, and it's peer to peer, but it's
Correct.
also it does B2C or
Correct.
C2B,
So
and
if you
you've
want,
got
so yeah, we also partner with the likes of Meralco, Smart, Globe. So if you want to pay your Meralco bill, it's just pay to Meralco, just pay to Smart, just pay to PLDT. It's easier to memorize and it's easier to communicate as opposed to, hey, what's your account number, and so on and so forth. I guess I have to give you we call it the payment address. So we want it to be as ubiquitous as, hi James, what is your email address? I could ask you now, hey James, what's your payment address? You tell me, hey, it's just pay to / James Deacon. So I guess I go to any computer, any website, any web browser, type in just pay to James Deacon, and I could now pay you using a credit card, debit card, GCash, PayMaya, and so on and so forth.
All right. Lubel's asking if there's any minimum amount to load. Is that I don't know if I understand the question correctly.
For Easy Trip and Auto Sweep RFID, I think it's 100 pesos, and the maximum of 1,000 pesos per load.
Oh, there's a maximum of 1,000. Okay.
Maximum.
But at least it's real time. So yes, so that answers Bingle's question there. A maximum amount, but at least thankfully you're there, you pay it. Yeah. So if you're short in the middle of the expressway, you can top up, because that's exactly what I did. Yeah. Was it yesterday? We're in Subic. I lost track of days. I think it was 2 days ago. I had to go to Subic for a shoot, and the exact same thing happened. I was panicking because I didn't have enough load in the RFID, and I had to top it up. And thankfully, I was able to use a GCash for that, and it made it through. It credited it straight away. But GCash was down a few days ago, so there was a lot of panic. So just Pay 2 solves that problem. Just to recap, it's web-based, not app-based. It's very safe because it's endorsed by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, and it has all those safeguards in it. It's real time. It's peer to peer. Plus, it also allows you to pay your business accounts like Meralco, etc.
It's also used by a lot of SMEs, a lot of professionals right now. A lot of restaurants are using our system, especially since it's lockdown. Usually, if I'm selling something on Instagram, I have to tell you, hey, go to this account and pay me. So a lot of Instagram sellers and a lot of restaurants are using our system to accept payments. Just Pay to TGI Fridays, Just Pay to Las Flores, Just Pay to, we have about 1,000 plus merchants signed up with us already. Most of which are SMEs and professionals, especially doctors nowadays. So when they charge for online consultation, instead of them giving, again, their account details, they'll just have to send their payment address, and their client can pay them.
Okay, so it's as simple as, let's say people are watching right now, myself included. If I wanted to download this, or not download because it's not an app, but I wanted to set my own Pay 2 account, what exactly do I do to get the ball rolling, and walk us through that process?
So just go to justpay.to. There's a sign up button there. So you just click that sign up button. There are a bunch of questions that we have to ask, and you could get the system up in less than 3 days.
Wow. And that's it. Once you do that, you have to link, of course, your bank account to it.
Correct.
You get yourself a QR code. It'll already generate one for you.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Generates a QR code, and you can also give a address without the QR code. So if it ends up being Pay 2 / James Deacon, that's my, what do you call it again? Payment address?
We call it the payment address. So what's your payment address? So it's like an email address, but it's a payment address. So the plan, our goal is hopefully for every Filipino to have a payment address. And I think, because if you think about it, everyone can receive payments, but not everyone can pay. So our system is really built for receiving payments.
Okay.
Think about
very cool.
So our goal is the end goal is basically for everyone to have a payment address so they could receive payments easily and securely straight into their bank account. Unlike PayPal, which goes to your PayPal wallet and you have to transfer it from PayPal to your Philippine bank account, this one is credited straight into your nominated bank account. So we've partnered pretty much all of the top banks in the Philippines, and eventually you could also sign up using your GCash, your Discartec app. So all of these fintech players are actually our partners, and yeah, because the more people use us, the more deposits we put inside the bank.
Okay.
Or
well, I got it. I'm pretty much. I'm excited to try this out a little later. As soon as the show ends, I'm going to try setting myself up an account, and I should get my own address within 3 days. Right? That should
Yeah.
be a fair thing to say.
Just
And
wait to
then,
James.
all right, I'm super excited, and thank you so much, PJ, for joining us today. Is there any final words you'd like to leave people with? Anything you'd like to share before you go?
Yes, please sign up using our system. We're currently in beta right now, but the system is it's working. It's used by more than 1,000 SMEs, and yeah, we believe that this is our help in in financial inclusivity by giving everyone the opportunity to receive payments easily. So if everyone could have a just pay to payment address, we believe that's one way of helping the economy grow. Because now people they have no more excuse not to work because now they have a way to receive payments.
That's great. Just before we go, just want to make sure I get this last question out there. Somebody's asking about when is it deducted from the seller as well, or just who's the 10 pesos deducted from?
From the merchant.
From the merchant.
From the merchant.
All right. Thank you very much, PJ Castro, the manager and managing director of Just Pay 2. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you coming on the show. Okay. Yes. And Myla, you were asking earlier about whether it's real time. I think that was one of the points that he wanted to bring up. Yes, it is real time. And that was one of the reasons I wanted him on the show. It was to solve the RFID issue as well. That was the part I was really excited about. So yes, it's real time, especially Auto Sweep, Easy Trip. We need that. Okay, and so there you can sign up. It doesn't cost you anything, but yes, there are of course transaction fees when you use it. But at least you can set your own account up as early as now without incurring charges. This brings us right to the very end, and of course, those who have stuck with us, you will be rewarded with today's. Wait. It's been a long time since I've used this. Raffle time! Where's the raffle dog? Hello, raffle dog. Rocket, look! Hi, everyone! Who wants to win the raffle? All right, Rocket, you got a lot of work to do today, all right? You got a lot to draw out, so let's kick it off before he falls asleep, X, because he looks like he's dozing off. Oh, here comes the yawn. Ooh, all right, Rocket, reach over and touch somebody. Oh, Rocket can't barely keep his eyes open. Did you see him yawning? Oh, there he goes again. Oh, the breath. Oh, gosh, Rocket. Rocket, did you eat that? Giancarlo, keep your eyes on the actual prizes there. I'm going to have to do it, X, because he's fast asleep. I'll get to the grand prize later. But we got to give him. He's going to report you to Dolo if you keep making him work like that. Lizzie Guevara, these are 1,000 peso pizza GCs from our good friends at Sensor, who have just protected DeMarc's Pizza. Different products with a similar technology inside there. Look at this guy. So yes, as part of the celebrations, is this the big one? Oh, but he's licking me. All right. Oh, Rob. Wow, lucky guy. Man, where'd you do the rocket today? Where'd you feed him? Where'd you give him? He's all puffed out. Congratulations, James Yuson, and congratulations to all of our winners today. Oh, one more. And of course, we'd like to thank Liu Gong as well for help for sponsoring the raffle segment as well. They've been very, very supportive of this. And of course, everyone looks forward to the raffle. Which one's the last one? Oh, look at Rocket. Oh. There's one more apparently, Rocket. You think you can handle this, Rocket? Okay, Rocket. One more screen. First, let's look into the camera, and then. Oh, good. Oh, Rocket, the raffle dog. It's been getting big too, you know. Raffles for big companies. Rihanna, you win the bag and pouch, the Bayong bag and pouch. Sheila Damayan, congratulations. Oh. You know the only problem with having Rocket here, and this is why we don't bring him on anymore with interviews, because nobody hears a word of what the guest says or what I say. They just basically just focus on Rocket. This is for the Faz Up patch. Huh? Click. Oh, the box. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Here we go. This is the Faz Up one. Oh, that one. Sorry. This is the equal. This is good for, well, depends how much sugar you take, right? But this could be good for about a year's worth of equal, depending. It's about 650 sachets, roughly, give or take, right? So, you know, if you do 2 sugars a day, that's about, you know what I mean. My math is not good, but that's almost a year's worth. Yeah. She shows up next week, huh? Congratulations, Sarita Sing Song Flores. You are our lucky winners of 6 winners. 6 winners of, wow, okay, we got the Bayong bags and the equal gift packs. Rocket is all puffed out. He's had a lot of work. He's had to draw a lot of prizes today. So, yeah, he's knackered. So, guys, thanks for joining us. It is exactly 6 o'clock. Rocket wants to go back. He's got places to be, people to meet. Till then, this has been Tito James. Behind me is X. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you all again next week, December 18. Till then, stay safe and be kind to one another. Oh, and wash the hands.
Fancy meeting you in my internet. Couldn't help but notice your smile, while everybody else around us is surfing about. Can we just stop and chat a while? Get away from these gray and boring, lonesome days of our quarantine. Early yet to say what lies ahead. It's just the first day of the rest of our lives. Love could be waiting at the end of this quarantine. Let's stop and talk a while. Let's stop and talk a while.